that we're in the final quarter of the year, it's time to start thinking about the 2022 tax year. W-2s and 1099s are scheduled to be out in January, but don't worry, Jennifer Young's Bookkeeping Services has you covered. They stay on top of the ever-changing tax laws impacting small businesses and corporations. Jennifer Young's Bookkeeping has your best interests at heart. Don't wait until the last minute. Get a head start on your 2022 taxes. Call Jennifer Young or go to jenniferyoungsbookkeeping.com or find her on Facebook.
Family is the fabric of who we are. The generations that came before us and the ones that will carry on after. At Monument Health, we're dedicated to these communities because they're our communities. We're committed to building the healthcare system of tomorrow with medical knowledge and expertise you can trust close to home. Here to care, here to connect, here for you today and tomorrow. Monument Health.
Alternative Fuel Coffee House, located in downtown Rapid City, has been a staple since 2006, offering an espresso bar, smoothie bar, and more. If food is what you're looking for, check out their menu. Using local ingredients for their drinks and recipes is their way of showing how important shopping local is. Come in and visit them during skating and patio season for the best coffee experience in town. Who's filling up your cup? Alternative Fuel Coffee House. Looking to spruce things up for dinner tonight? Order online or buy the Inferno's Food by Fire app for your best meal in Rapid City. Inferno's has the best Stonefire signature pizzas, sandwiches, and fresh salads. Build your own pizza all while watching the latest high school or NFL action. Even better, receive a 10% discount off your next order when you mention Live Ticket. That's at Inferno's Food by Fire.
At Danny Manhole Rushmore Honda, we have a lot full of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports, and domestics. Many are local, one-owner trade-ins. Buy with zero down and make no payments for 90 days. Plus, shop the area's best selection of pre-owned Hondas, Honda Certified Pre-Owned. Buy with no money down and get financing as low as 2.99% APR or as low as 3.99% for up to 60 months. See us at Danny Manhole Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com. At Danny...
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
What's the next best thing to a new Toyota? It's a certified pre-owned Toyota from Danny Manhole Toyota. Shop a nice selection of certified pre-owned Toyotas in stock. It gets better. Right now, get financing as low as 5.49% APR for 60 months on Camrys, RAV4s, Corollas, Highlanders, and Tacomas. 5.49% financing for 5 full years. Shop the area's best selection of used Toyotas and Toyota certified pre-owned at Danny Manhole Toyota or DannyManholeToyota.com. What's the next best thing?
Owned and operated by veterans, Black Mountain Painting provides interior, exterior, residential, and commercial painting services. With over 12 years of experience and a team of trusted paint experts, they bring the highest standard of work to the Black Hills area. They provide interior and exterior painting and custom staining needs. So if you have painting or staining needs inside or out, give Black Mountain Painting a call for your free quote today. 605-661-8612.
Looking for top-notch printing services? Choose Preferred Printing, your South Dakota union printer. We provide mailing services, create banners, vehicle decals, stationery and business forms, event materials including specialty items, apparel, and more. Our skilled team brings your vision to life with exceptional quality and attention to detail. And as a locally veteran-owned shop, we're dedicated to serving our community. Experience the difference with Preferred Printing. Visit us at preferredsd.com or call 605-333-0535 today. Looking for top-notch printing services? Choose Preferred.
Sear Black Hill Steakhouse is a proud supporter of local youth sports. They invite you to experience the difference at the area's newest locally owned steakhouse. From their local and regional sourced ingredients to their perfectly seared steaks, you're sure to enjoy. They look forward to seeing you. Sear Black Hill Steakhouse is a proud supporter of all local youth sports. Sear Black Hill Steakhouse, experience the difference.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our two locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset. At Dakota Discount RV, our mission...
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live. Whether you're pregnant...
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dwayne Sobzak today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV. Advertising can be...
For 125 years, Security First Bank has been the bank, a dependable fixture of the community and innovators of what comes next. As we celebrate our history, we remain committed to your dreams with dedicated and driven people, expertise, and attention. Because when you're at the bank, you're driven by the people who are your customers, neighbors, and friends. And that's been our commitment since 1898. Security First Bank. We're the bank.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements. This is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show with big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 a.m. and stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com. Hi, this.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS. Do you have a...
My kid wrecked his car, his third car. The kid needs a car. We need the kid to have a car. What did I do? I begged my insurance agent for mercy. That's another story. Then I went to Cobblers Motors in Rapid City and found a safe, reliable car.
Cobblers Motors is a small, trusted dealership specializing in safe, quality pre-owned vehicles. No pressure, no hassle. Each vehicle is inspected, serviced, and detailed with a warranty like no other. Cobblers Motors, corner of Campbell and Omaha.
A few years ago, Security First Bank started talking about what it means to be the bank. And the truth is, for 125 years, we've known exactly what it means to you. Consistency, dependability, determination, and devotion. For 125 years, we've been resilient and steadfast in our commitment to you. History is not just looking backward, it's also the stuff we're made of moving forward. Security First Bank. We're the bank. Member FDIC.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
At Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we are here to help you make your comeback. Our team is standing by to diagnose and treat your injury with some of the most advanced treatment options available and same-day appointments. Monument Health practitioners work closely with our therapists and physicians in communities throughout the Black Hills, with locations in Rapid City and Spearfish. Visit monument.health/orthopedics for more information. That's monument.health/orthopedics for more information.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live. Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead,
Belly Brothers Auto Tech is the bark of the town. Belly Brothers is one of the top-rated local auto shops in South Dakota. From an oil change to transmission repairs, they'll treat your car with exceptional service at reasonable rates, with plenty of financing options also available. Holding an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau since 2008, Belly Brothers will get your tail wagging. And visit Jennifer Young next door for your tax accounting needs.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name. When you ask...
Welcome to Carroll Higher Gymnasium as we will bring you round 3 of Rapid City Crosstown Rivalry Volleyball, as these two faced earlier at Central and during the inaugural Rapid City Area Schools Invitational Tournament held in the Summit Arena at the Monument. It was a great setup, a great venue, 4 courts, a lot of great volleyball. The Raiders and Cobblers squared off in the silver bracket, and it was Brookings who came out of that tournament, went into the Saturday championship day in the gold bracket as the 7 seed, upset the number 2 seed Douglas, and then went on to eventually beat number 1 seed Dickinson. So quite a weekend for the Brookings Bobcats. It's a busy night for Raider activities as we just came from calling the girls soccer game out at Sioux Park on senior night. Senior night's going on right now. Then GoRaidersLive.com will have video of the boys soccer game, and we'll bring you commentary and live streaming of the varsity volleyball rivalry, Class AA volleyball action, where the Rapid City Stevens Raiders host the Rapid City Central Cobblers. The Cobblers coming out adorning the Cancer Awareness pink uniforms, and the libero has a white with pink number, so I'm going to have to get that number right away because that's going to be difficult to see, but it looks like that is number 15, Emma Gingras. So we are coming to you with this action. Looks like we have Brett Dissel and George Lee as your officials, and the side judges, Alex Heyman, and a name I don't have. We'll give it up here to the public address announcer, Jason Hafner. And we will announce the Cobbler starters after the PA announcer introduces the Raider starters. Nice student fan section right in front of us, so this should be a fun one.
Junior number 10, Brianna Brewer. 5'7" senior, number 11, Lena Williamson. 5'8" senior, number 13, Lily Humphreys. 5'9" senior, number 20, Isabel Higgins. 5'10" senior, number 24, Alexa Morin Baxter. And the libero, 5'9" junior, number 3, Sydney Watton. And coach of the Raiders, Elizabeth Wendegrad. Your officials for tonight's match, Brett Driscoll and George Lee. Line judges.
So as we get set for the national anthem,
these officials are licensed by the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
there's a nice crowd trickling in from both student sections. The Central student section following the players in the Cancer Awareness Pink theme, and they are filling an entire corner, and the sub-varsity teams are in the other corner, and the same is true for the Raiders, where they have a nice section. So the Cobblers, with their special uniforms, don't have the identical numbers to what is posted online. So I will do my very best to track down numbers for you. And we'll try to keep that track down there. So I apologize in advance as I try to round up some more numbers. So as the national anthem is being queued up here, the Cobbler starters are Abrianna Harvison, number 1. Number 5, Aurora Prudich. Number 7, Kaylee Schartz. Number 20, instead of number 8, Kaylee Bonnet. Number 10, Tracelyn Strand. Number 14, Cadence Johnson. And so I guess in that all of that, there's only one number off, but I can also see that looks like the freshman standout, Leah Landry, who's normally 17, is wearing number 19 tonight. So I will do the best I can. And at this point, we're
with your right hand over your heart and facing the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So, one of the best in the biz at announcing high school games as a public address announcer, Jason Hafner, keeps this one on track and has to call an audible and leads this nice crowd in the Pledge of Allegiance so we can make sure we honor our country and our flag. So, up official is Brett Distel, down official is George Lee. We are set for crosstown rivalry action. The Raiders are going to open up with Ava Mitchell, Brianna Brewer, Lena Williamson, Lily Humphreys, Isabel Higgins, and Alexa Morin-Baxter, with Sid Wathen as libero, and she'll come in right after they check rotations. The down official George Lee checking rotations, and again, the other change of number besides Kaylee Bonnet, the senior for Central and their Cancer Awareness Pinks, is going to be the libero is number 15, and that's Caitlin Humshield, also a senior. And it looks like she is going to replace in the free substitution the Raider student crowd is getting everybody fired up as we check rotations. George Lee goes to the table and talking to the team at the score table, make sure we have everything squared away here before we get going. And the Central crowd counters, and it's a great atmosphere, a lot of good energy in here tonight. Great to see all these high school classmates come out and support their peers in this crosstown rivalry event. Just really acknowledge the hard work they put into representing their school. So, second-year head coach Hope Hammerbeck looking to get this young team for Central on track. A lot of talent. They just need some experience and some time getting things together. Third-year head coach Elizabeth Pendergraft does have some returning players and some varsity experience, so they're looking to stay consistent and progress in some of their plays and their sets, especially in transition, and try to reduce the number of out-of-system passes and stay in system and feed their top scorers. All right. So Humpshield replaces Bonnet in the free substitution, and Sydney Wathen, the junior libero, will free substitute for Ava Mitchell. The Cobblers, will start off the serving with a tough server in the last two matches, senior Cadence Johnson. Here we go. She serves. It's a good one. Raiders choose to let it go, and just like that, the senior continues that serving hot streak against the Raiders. It's 1-0 on the ace from senior Cadence Johnson. Behind the line again. Another good one. Wathen handles it. Humphreys. Warren Baxter goes for the tip. Wathen's right there. Overpass kill attempt. Not good. Humphreys to Williams. She has to tip it over. Set. That time there's no doubt. There's a nice progression, a great set by Johnson. And Schartz hammered that one. Cobblers lead 2-0. Another good one handled by Wathen. Humphreys, this time better timing to Warren Baxter. Handled by the Cobblers. Just rolled over by number 5, Perdich. Back row hit by Brewer. Good adjustment there by Humpshield. She tracks it down. Higgins with the pass. Humphreys. Williamson this time winds up, and that goes off the block of number 3. That is not listed. And we'll try to track that one down, but that goes off the block of number 3, out of bounds, point Raiders. So they will win the serve and bring in serving specialist senior, number 19, Alexis Lengeek. She'll try to get the Raiders back in this one. Good serve, handled there by number 10, Strand. Set out of bounds and has to just be free-balled over. Brewer. This time Lengeek, and long by Moore and Baxter. That's out of bounds. Raiders had a good progression, good look at it. Just a little off timing on that set. Lengeek's not the normal setter, but that was just long. So as that one floats long, number 5 for the Cobblers, Aurora Prudich, the freshman, will step behind the line. Little jump serve, and that's long. So adrenaline and the environment tonight here at Carroll Higher for the freshman. She had a lot of it, and she put it out of bounds, and it's 3-2. It's great to see these girls excited for this matchup. Good serve by the Raiders. Handled. That's out of bounds. That was handled by the libero, and a good look at it. And Sid Wathen ties this one up. So Wathen serves, jump serve. It's a good one. Handled, though, again by Humpshield. Has to be passed, and then again another free ball. Brewer, Humphreys this time, Higgins, and boom, that one is off the block attempt of number 1, Abriana Harbison, and Kaylee Schartz. Tried to combination block Izzy that time, but too strong. Good hang time there by Izzy Higgins. She puts it down. Raiders take the lead, 4-3, their first one. That's good set there by Central. Johnson, she's been doing a nice job. That one plays Corums on the net. Humphreys tracks it down. Higgins tries to roll it over, but it's going to be 4. So the Raiders got out of system. Really credit the Cobblers for playing great defense and just hanging in and getting that ball back over, and found the Raiders out of system, and Higgins couldn't roll that one over. Schartz with the serve. It's a good one. Humphreys sets Higgins. It's behind her, and it's going to be a carry. Yeah, the timing wasn't there. Set was behind her, so she had to reach back, and Brett Distel was right on that one. So Sid Wathen doing a nice job of giving the setters opportunities And the Raiders just trying to settle in here. Sharts again with the serve. Wathen. Humphreys this time to Higgins, a little short, but they get it over. Set to Maddie Wolf. It's handled by Brewer. Brewer from the back row, and she's going to put that one out of bounds off of the pass attempts from Johnson, and that was effective in the tournament where the back row hitting of Brianna Brewer, the junior, and Sid Wathen, the junior, really effective. Now, senior Grace Eastland, defensive specialist, into serve. It's a good one. Another free ball. Rolled over. Wathen. Higgins that time. The timing's there, but the block's there. Great job by Eastland. Pushed over by Humphreys. Eastland. Humphreys. Higgins lines this one up, and there is a great attempt there by Humshield. Just couldn't quite get under the ball. Her left knee got underneath of her, so she couldn't really move. Couldn't get it up. Rolls on the floor. 6-5 Raiders. Grace Eastland again. Nice serve. Has to track it down. Almost an overpass kill, but Brewer thought better of it. Watch it go out of bounds. 7-5 Raiders. So a lot of energy, a lot of action, a lot of fast scoring here. Grace Eastland, the senior, honor student, FFA participant, set to serve. Little jump serve in the middle. Overpass kill, but no. Both Mitchell and Higgins went for it. Just didn't have enough on it. Again, Cobblers just have to get it over. Free ball. Wathen, Humphreys. This time Brewer puts it right between an outstretched number 5, Prudich, and a diving Johnson. And that kill takes it 8-5 Raiders. Game 1, best of 5. With a cap to 25, except for game 5, the cap's 15. Got to win by 2. This time it's a little floater by Eastland. And hit into the net by number 20, Kaylee Bonnet. She had a good approach on it, just caught the net, and it didn't get over. Eastland behind the line again. She's had a nice little run here. Floats one to the back row. Put up. Johnson, this time, kill attempt by number 3. Blocked by the Raiders. Kept alive by the Cobblers, but the attempt by number 13, Maddie Wolf, she went for it out of bounds and tried to pass it over the head of the net, but it was out of bounds. Eastland again, another floater deep. This time it's Humshield. Johnson, back row hit by Wolf, goes long. Great idea. And Wolf's very long and athletic. Excuse me, that was number 5, Prudich, who had a good approach on it from the back row. Just timing was just off. So great AA volleyball action here. Fast pace behind the serving of Grace Evelyn. The Raiders take 11-5 lead. We'll be right back after a short word from sponsors.
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
This is what matters.
We are back at a charged Carroll Higher Gymnasium. Both schools represented well here tonight, by students especially. Great to see. Eastland, see if she can continue the serving run. Gets it. Prudich, pass Johnson, and the kill is down by Bonnet. That time Bonnet, redemption for that missed time kill, and leave no doubt, cross-court clean winner. No Raider was going to get to that ball.
Serving for Central number 3, Abriana Harrelson.
So Abriana Harvison is number 3. So I'll correct that from her usual number 1. And the Raiders come back with a kill. Another good kill attempt by Izzy Higgins. And she'll serve. 12-6 Raiders, game 1, best of 5. Games 1 through 4, cap at 25. Game 5, if it goes there, cap at 15. Higgins, the senior co-captain, will serve. It's a good one. Puts it short. And Van Dam really tried to get that one. Tricked the Cobblers. Great effort by the senior Jocelyn Van Dam. She just couldn't get there. Higgins with the liner this time. Van Dam handles it easy. Mitchell the set from the overpass. Out of system. Set. Higgins is there. Great block by the Cobblers on Brewer's hit. That was Van Dam over there. Set. And a kill by the Cobblers, number 13. Number 13, Maddie Wolf. Off of the set of Harbison. And just like Bonnet, that time her timing was dialed in and puts it down with authority. Cobblers win the serve, serving senior number 10, Strand. Trayson Strand with a good one. Overpass kill attempt. And Wathen tracked it down. Raiders keep the ball alive. Harbison, Van Dam. Eastland's there after the little dump. Harmon rolls it over. Strand. This one has to just be played over. Free ball, Wathen. Higgins too close to the net. And it's going to be over the net. No, 4 hits. Oh, no, into the net was number 4, for the Cobblers, Jocelyn Van Dam. So sorry about that. I'll get my officials mechanics in order here. So the Cobblers into the net, going aggressive to that overpass, trying to kill it. And it's 14-7 with the senior co-captain, Ava Mitchell, with the serve. Service winner off of the pass attempt of the Cobblers. Goes out of bounds. Mitchell, the senior middle co-captain for the Raiders. Little jump serve, liner. This time handled by Humshield. Harbison has to just be pushed over by Wolf. Higgins, back row set to Mitchell. Mitchell just long. Great job there by Trayson Strand to just keep track of that ball and right away put her hands up out of bounds and warded Humshield, the libero, off. She'll serve Caitlin Humshield, the senior libero. Good one. Wathen gets it, though. Higgins jump set. Morin Baxter with the kill from the far side. Oh, passed up to Short. She was a little out of position. She tried to pass it over, but it goes into the net. Raiders up by 8. Behind the service line for the Raiders will be junior multi-sport athlete Bree Brewer. She's also a javelin thrower for the Raider track team. Good serve by Brewer, handled by Humshield. Harbison back set to Van Dam, but this time blocked. Combination block over there with Williamson and Alexa Morin Baxter, who's just been a force to try to hit around for the Raiders this year. So the Cobblers will take a timeout, trailing 17-8. We'll come right back after a word from our sponsor.
This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay, we're back after the timeout by Cobbler head coach Hope Hammerbeck. Try to slow down some of this momentum that the Raiders and Brewer have established here. Started with the serving run of the senior number 17, Eastland, and that one hits the tape, does the rollover dance. Unlucky for the Cobblers. Brewer with an ace. 18-8. That time it's into the net, and that'll serve will go over to the Cobblers. 18-9. Raiders trying to hold off the Cobblers. The Cobblers started off fast, and the Raiders have been able to come back and gain a lead. That one, service there into the net. The usually reliable Johnson that time kind of looked at her hand as you're coming through, so you just never know if perspiration or something and just didn't get the right hit on the ball. So unfortunate there for the senior who's just had a great series in this rivalry. Pass goes over to Lengeek, senior for Stevens. Good serve, handled by Humschild, set by Johnson. Tried to be put away by Schartz. Trap, Lengeek to Higgins. Higgins just has to roll it over from the floor. Big wind up and a kill for number 5, Prudich, off of the set of Johnson. So Johnson redeems herself, gets the ball over to freshman Aurora Prudich, and she put that one down. Hopefully you can hear in the background the energy and enthusiasm of both these students' crowds. This is fun to see all these kids come and support both teams. Wathen handles that one, passes it. Lengeek just has to pass it up. Back row hit by Brewer. Hits the top of the tape and falls on the Raiders' side. So after getting very lucky on the tape, Bree Brewer's been denied and turned back by the tape twice in a short amount of time. Prudich again will step back behind the line for the Cobblers. Little running jump serve. It's a good one. Takes a little top spin. Handled. Morin Baxter tried to tip that one over. Didn't have enough on it. Stays on the Raiders' side. And Prudich on a run here. Cuts the lead to 7. Another running jump serve. This one goes right in the middle. The Brewer, Higgins has to hustle to get it. Wathen just passes it over. Prudich, Johnson, Schartz, handled by Wathen. Higgins is going to tip it over, and it's going to fall. The block was not rotated over. Harbison and Schartz were hustling over. Higgins saw that and just tipped it in the donut, and there was no one there. Point Raiders, 2012. Wathen with the serve, and it's a good one. Overpass almost. Higgins blocks it at the net. So slight overpass. Central had to tip it over, and Higgins, the athletic Higgins, just got up in the air and hung, and when the ball was there, put her hand up and put it right back down. 21-12 Raiders. Wathen with another good serve. Handled by Wolf. Passed over by the Cobblers. Lengeek with the set. Mitchell with the kill attempt, but it's out of bounds. Good job there by both Wolf and Humschild communicating and let that one go. It goes wide, and junior middle Kaylee Schartz will serve for the Cobblers. They trail 13-21 in game 1. Little jump serve. It's a good one off of Eastland, and this time too much. So the effort of Eastland, she kind of got caught in do I pass or do I set? And it goes out of bounds. Point Cobblers. Schartz to serve again. Another, just hits the net and falls down. Looked like that one was going to trickle over, but it didn't. 22-14 Raiders, and Grace Eastland, the senior, who got the Raiders going after trailing. We'll see if she can finish this one out. Little sky ball. Humschild has to run up on it. Johnson from the back row. This time the freshman Prudich is turned back by the middle block of Ava Mitchell. 23-14 Raiders. Grace Eastland, senior. Another sky ball. Wolf, Johnson, back to Wolf. Hit off the Raiders. Wathen keeps it alive, but it goes up into about row 12 of the Raider student section, out of bounds, so the Cobblers stay alive with a nice play and a great hit there by Maddie Wolf, the senior outside hitter. Harvison will serve for the Cobblers. Jumper. Eastland plays it. Good decision there. Lengeek with the set. Brewer runs up on that one with a great approach, and she floated to the net, and her kill arm was wound up, and she put her down. So, serving for game 1 is senior co-captain Isabel Higgins, number 20 for the Raiders. Lofts one up, played by Prudich. Harvison with the set, over to Van Dam. Van Dam puts it away. Nice job there by the Cobblers. great progression. All the fundamentals were there. And Van Dam, the senior, paints the line with that kill. Number 10, Trayson Strand, senior, will serve. Handled by Eastland. Higgins too close to the net and hits the antenna at some point off of Mitchell. And Raiders trying to talk about that one. Serve back to the Cobblers here. Strand, see if she can keep it going, get the Cobblers closer. She puts another good one in, this time handled by Brewer. Higgins back to Brewer, and a kill off of the dig attempt to Hump Shield. That's game one. 25-17 Raiders. We will be back after the words from these sponsors. You're following Raider Volleyball on GoRaidersLive.com live ticket TV.
Belly Brothers Auto Tech is the bark of the town. Belly Brothers is one of the top-rated local auto shops in South Dakota. From an oil change to transmission repairs, they'll treat your car with exceptional service at reasonable rates, with plenty of financing options also available. Holding an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau since 2008, Belly Brothers will get your tail wagging. And visit Jennifer Young next door for your tax accounting needs.
The new Chevy Silverados keep rolling into Danny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet. Get our exclusive $1,500 Danny Menholt discount on every new 2023 half-ton Silverado. That means total savings up to $3,000 off MSRP on any Silverado half-ton. Or take advantage of 0% APR financing and $2,250 total off MSRP. Have a trade-in with hail damage? We're offering top dollar for all trades, including trades with hail damage. Find new roads at Danny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or DannyMenholtRapidChevrolet.com. The new Chevy Silverado.
Now that we're in the final quarter of the year, it's time to start thinking about the 2022 tax year. W-2s and 1099s are scheduled to be out in January, but don't worry, Jennifer Young's Bookkeeping Services has you covered. They stay on top of the ever-changing tax laws impacting small businesses and corporations. Jennifer Young's Bookkeeping has your best interests at heart. Don't wait until the last minute. Get a head start on your 2022 taxes. Call Jennifer Young or go to jenniferyoungsbookkeeping.com or find her on Facebook.
We are back to start game two. Raider senior and setter Lily Humphreys will start the serving off for the Raiders. Jump serve, it's a good one, handled by Johnson. And that's a kill attempt by Harvison. It goes long. Correction, that pass was from number 12, Emily Halls. Johnson set. Harvison. Humphreys again. Little jumper, and it's a good line drive. Too much to handle for the Cobblers. That's going to be 4. So great effort between Halls, Perdich, and Humshield, but falls out of bounds. Point Raiders. Quick start by the senior setter, Lily Humphreys, and the Raiders 2-0. Another good jump serve. This time handled. Johnson back to Harvison, picked up by the Raiders. Higgins with the kill. It's going to go long. And to the joy of the Cobbler faithful, who was sitting down till they got their first point, now we have both student sections up and into this one. So the freshman, number 5, Prudich, will step back behind the line for the Cobblers in game 2. Raiders took game 1, 25-17. Nice hot serve, but handled by Wathen. Higgins, tip, nobody there. Boy, her approach and her arm swing was like she was going to swing for the fence, and she pulled back and tipped it over. So Wathen will step back behind the line for the Raiders. They are up 3-1. Sid squish Wathen, little jump serve, and it's a good one. Humshield handles it, but no communication, and the Cobblers watch that one fall. Coach Hammerbeck kind of rearranging where they need to be, and a few nods of the head, so they're ready to receive another serve from Wathen. Wathen, good one. This time goes cross court. Perdich handles it. Wolf, they have to pass it over free ball. Wathen, Humphreys, back set to Williamson, blocked. Humphreys is right there. Brewer has to push it over. Passed over by Wathen. Schartz is going to attempt it. Nope, too close to the net. Wolf tried to dink it over, just couldn't punch it over. It goes into the net. Falls on the Cobbler side. 5-1 Raiders. Sid Wathen behind the line again. This one is another good one deep in the corner. 2 Cobblers win from it. Schartz has to try to pass it over. Harvison tries to get it over, but again, it's into the net. So the Cobblers looking to get in their system. Their last couple points, they've been forced to go out of system. So let's see. This time Wathen almost long, but no. Humshield keeps it in. Good decision by her, and just long by Wolf. Great decision there by Humshield. She thought about letting it go, but the top spin on Wathen serves just like a drop ball, and she played it. Point over the Raiders, 7-1. Good serving run here by the junior Raider, Squish Wathen. Plays another one, again, deep and hard with topspin. Tough. Schartz gets it over. Brewer underneath of it. Humphreys with the set. Higgins winds up, and boom. Just puts that one down, and nice progression there by the Raiders. And they come off of game 1 win, and they're rolling in game 2 here. Let's see if the Cobblers can stop their momentum. Wathen, this one a little shorter. Humshield dives for it, gets it. Johnson punches it over. Williams, Humphreys, Higgins, another tip. Johnson's there. Harvison, set Schartz, blocked by Mitchell, and goes off a host of Cobblers. Wolf dives for it, but can't get there. 9-1 Raiders. Timeout. Coach Hammerbeck try to slow down this serving run by Sydney Squish Wathen, the junior libero for the Raiders. Both her sisters are playing volleyball in Madison for Dakota State, and so very much a volleyball family. So the Raiders have a record of 6-5 if you include the tournament play, and based on strength of schedule, all those things, head-to-head competition, they're currently ranked 10th in the AA classification, and the Cobblers have a record of 5-13 due to some tournament play where they play some more games, and are currently sitting 18th in the classification. So important game here for both teams to try to improve the winning percentage and see if they can better position themselves, as we're only about 3 weeks away from SODAC 16 state qualifying playing game. Wathen, serve. This time, too much for Prudich. Goes out of bounds over the score table. 10-1 Raiders. Substitution now. Prudich comes out, and Coach Hammerbeck wants Strand in there for some defense. She's the senior defensive specialist. Goes right to her. She handles this one. Wolf gets it up. Schartz gets it over. Wathen, Humphreys, jump set. A little switch play, not a slide, a switch play. Higgins approached the net. Right behind her was Mitchell. Higgins went up, drew the block. Right behind her, Mitchell with the kill. Good looking play there by the Raiders. Wathen, another drop ball, fireball. And that is just how Caitlin Humpshield, the senior libero, got even a hand on that is amazing. So ace there for Sid Wathen. Serves again, 12-1. This one's in the net. So a good service run there to open up a lead for the Raiders. But they'll turn it over on a service error, and that'll bring junior middle Kaylee Schartz to step behind the line for the Cobblers. Little jump serve. It's a good one. Brewer handles it. Humphreys has to run under the set. Back row just rolls it over. Wathen. Johnson. Right there is Bonnet. And that's a good kill. Great set there by number 14, the senior setter, Cadence Johnson. And to follow that up with senior middle hitter, Kaylee Bonnet, drove that one to the ground. Schartz again. Good runner. Eastland handles this one. Wathen has to run and track it down. Free ball for the Cobblers. Schartz. Johnson running set. Back sets Harvison. She gets it over. Humphreys. Higgins. Tip. Johnson's there this time. Harvison keeps it in play. Strand has to just free ball it over. Brewer. Humphreys. Eastland with the hit. And she's going to get the kill. So Eastland rotates to the front row. Cobblers are ready from the back set from Humphreys, and Eastland has a kill, and she'll serve. Raiders up 13-3, game 2. They lead 1-0. Good short serve, almost an overpass, but no, the Cobblers keep it alive. Strand puts it over, free ball, Wathen. Humphreys, jump set. Oh, this time Mitchell wound up and went for a big one, but hit it into the own side of the net. It's going to drop on the Raider side, 13-4. Cobblers earn the serve back, and it's going to be junior, this setter and hitter, Abriana Harvison with the serve. Eastland tracks it down. Humphreys set. Higgins played nicely there. Oh, Harvison, Strand, they bump, but passed over eventually by Humpshield. This time the dink is too much. Again, the Raiders run 2 hitters to the net, splits the block of the central defense, and that time Higgins just was patient, hung in the air because she's athletic, and tips it over to space, point Raiders. And she serves it into the net. So that serve for the Raiders, Isabel Higgins, the co-captain senior, hits the tape and falls down on the Raiders side. 14-5, Raiders lead in game 2. And stepping to serve is Emily Halls, senior defensive specialist. Looks like we have a question on rotation. No, down official George Lee needs the player to sit in the bench and not stand and take direction. So we'll get that squared away. Service sign is given. Mitchell with the kill attempt, but the double block of the freshman Prudich combined with the senior Kaylee Bonnet turn it back, and Halls will continue to serve and try to cut into this lead. Cobblers trail 6-14, game 2. Halls, another good serve, takes Wathen to line, jump set, but Wathen just has to pass it over. Halls, Harvison, wind up by Van Dam, it's long. Nice progression, just a little tiny miss hit there by Van Dam. But good effort there by the Cobblers. Good luck this weekend. Yep. Mitchell with the serve. Halls keeps it alive. Prudich rolls it over. Mitchell, Higgins, Morin Baxter. It kill. And when Alexa Morin Baxter, the senior middle, can stay in there in rotation, she is a force in the middle. So let's see if Mitchell can continue to serve and keep the two force players there. Mitchell rolls one over. The Cobblers handled it. I don't know how, but great job of carrying that one. They get it over. Brewer winds up, and it's an out-of-bounds kill, out-of-bounds off of the Cobblers, off the touch. Mitchell will continue to serve. So with Mitchell serving and Moore and Baxter in the middle, they have their two middle hitters there. This one floats long by Mitchell, and that'll move that rotation. She'll go out. Wathen comes back in. Moore and Baxter still in the front row. Humshield, the senior libero, having a good night, will serve. Busy night. She gets it. Eastland plays it over. Brewer has to hit it behind her, and just too far behind her. The set was, hits it out of bounds. Higgins immediately points to herself saying, my bad. And Raiders regroup and get ready to receive serve again from Humshield. Had a nice serve there. From the floor, puts it right down the line. This time Eastland sets it up. Set by Higgins. Moore and Baxter on the run. Takes some wind up at it, but the Cobblers are there. Set to Sharts. She hits it, but Harmon is there. Jump set by Higgins. And then again, a kill off of the block attempt of Sharts and Van Dam, but Brewer just had too much behind that kill attempt. Goes out of bounds. Kill for Brewer. Point for the Raiders. They lead by 10, 18-8, game 2. So coming into the game now for the Raiders is number 15, Macy Davis. She'll wind up and serve. She had a nice tournament. Good serve by Davis, handled by Pridich. Put up back to Pridich by Hall. She rolls it over. Williams. Higgins on the jump set. Williams with the kill. Wathen right there to pick it up off the block. Harmon rolls it over. Van Dam is there. Harvison with the set. Good wind up by Pridich. Block is there by Moore and Baxter. And Cobblers have a lift. Can't get it over. And point to the Raiders. Good rally there for both teams. And again, that presence of senior Moore and Baxter in the middle was too much. This one goes not long. Cobblers play it. Hall's had to play it. And a diving Pridich who almost dove into the Cobbler crowd. It's a good thing Cobbler goalkeeper Connor Warren was there. He had the save there of a sliding Pridich into the crowd. Serve again by Davis. Too much to handle for the Cobblers. Point Raiders, it's 21-8. And Macy Davis will continue to serve. Davis winds up, jump serve, good one. And that one goes off of number 11, Ellie Nelson, who was down low, did all she could, but that had some wicked spin on it and spun right out of bounds. 22-8 Raiders. Davis continues her service run. Another jump serve, good one again, this time handled by Nelson. Pushed over by Van Dam. The up official says 4. The Cobblers look to Coach Hammerbeck, and we're going next play here. Davis again, 23-8. This one is, it looked like it was going long, but it was played by the Cobblers, and Nelson again points to herself, my bad. It's game point Raiders behind the serving of Wathen and now Davis. See if she can close it out. Humshield, Harvison, Sharts with the kill. When she can get one lined up and has that approach, the set's there, it's hard to stop. So impressive kill there by junior Kaylee Sharts. 24-9, the Raiders, the senior setter, Cadence Johnson, set to serve for the Cobblers. Little running jumper. It's good. Wathen has to set it. Higgins sets it. Moore Baxter with the kill. Down. Raiders win game 2, 25-9. We will go to some messages from our sponsors. You're following them along, Raider Volleyball on GoRaidersLive.com. Live Ticket TV. You can also find us on YouTube by searching Stevens Raiders. We'll be right back.
Family is the fabric of who we are. The generations that came before us and the ones that will carry on after. At Monument Health, We're dedicated to these communities because they're our communities. We're committed to building the healthcare system of tomorrow with medical knowledge and expertise you can trust close to home. Here to care, here to connect, here for you today and tomorrow. Monument Health.
Alternative Fuel Coffee House, located in downtown Rapid City, has been a staple since 2006, offering an espresso bar, smoothie bar, and more. If food is what you're looking for, check out their menu. Using local ingredients for their drinks and recipes is their way of showing how important shopping local is. Come in and visit them during skating and patio season for the best coffee experience in town. Who's filling up your cup? Alternative Fuel Coffee House. Looking to spruce things up for dinner tonight? Order online or buy the Inferno's Food by Fire app for your best meal in Rapid City. Inferno's has the best Stonefire signature pizzas, sandwiches, and fresh salads. Build your own pizza all while watching the latest high school or NFL action. Even better, receive a 10% discount off your next order when you mention Live Ticket. That's at Inferno's Food by Fire.
At Danny Manhole Rushmore Honda, we have a lot full of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports, and domestics. Many are local, one-owner trade-ins. Buy with zero down and make no payments for 90 days. Plus, shop the area's best selection of pre-owned Hondas, Honda Certified Pre-Owned. Buy with no money down and get financing as low as 2.99% APR or as low as 3.99 for up to 60 months. See us at Danny Manhole Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com. At Danny.
Okay, we are back to start Game 3. Raiders lead 2-0 in this best 3 out of 5. Johnson, the senior setter, starts the serving. Higgins, off of the set from Humphreys, will open up Game 3 with a kill. And that'll serve Sidney Wathen, the junior, behind the service line, who had a great service run last game. Good one, puts it down the near sideline on your screen. Johnson, Harvison, good attempt, tracked down by Brewer. Schartz, overpass kill, tries it. Humphreys back set, and that's going to be 4 on the Raiders. So Raiders got caught out of system, just got a little out of system and couldn't recover. Good job by the Cobblers there, just keeping it alive and throwing the Raiders off balance. Number 5, the freshman, Aurora Prudich, will serve. That time Humphreys, and the tip by the Raiders will find a hole, and the service will go right back to the Raiders with senior Grace Eastland. And Grace, one of the honor students on the team. There are several. Also very involved in FFA, and Stevens High School is a very successful chapter, and Grace is a part of that. So the senior serving specialist, defensive specialist, sometimes libero, can do it all. Grace Eastland had a kill last game, set to serve again. Good cross-court serve. Pushes Purdick back to the corner. Schartz that time, lines up, but the double block of Mitchell and Higgins, but I think Mitchell got both hands on that one. Turns the kill attempt back. Point Raiders 4-1. Game 3. Again, they lead 2-0, winning Game 1 25-17, Game 2 25-9. Humshield passes it up to Wolf. Wolf has to just get it over, but it's out of bounds. It went on the other side of the antenna, so that's going to be a point for the Raiders. Gabby. Eastland Floats it over in the middle. Humshield tracks it down. Johnson, Wolf, she's squared away. But no, they say it didn't get over. It looked like it was blocked, but they're calling 4. And that's unfortunate for the Cobblers because it looked like they had something there. Eastland. Cobbler set to return this one. Perdich stretches out. They do it. Johnson runs down and gets it. Rolled over by Harbison. Good job by the Cobblers to get that one. Higgins too close to the net. She tips it over left-handed. Cobblers keep it alive. Wolf pushes it, but Wathen's there. Humphreys set. Short set to Mitchell. Mitchell has to reach back. Johnson sets for the Cobblers. Wind up by Perdich. Turn back, but the Cobblers keep it in play. Wolf. Johnson has to get it over. Free ball. Eastland. Humphreys. Higgins. Higgins with a little roll shot. Doesn't find the ground. Raiders have to just pass it over. Wathen passes it over. Humshield passes. Johnson. Set Schartz. Kills there. Eastland tries to keep it alive. Wathen ran it down, but ran out of real estate over near the Raider bench. And on that rally, the Cobblers prevailed and went to Kaylee Schartz, their junior middle, twice, and she got it done. So she'll step back and serve. Nice job for the Cobblers. Good fireball. Oh, but just hits the tape again. That tape has been unforgiving for both teams tonight. Other than Brianna Brewer's hit and roll, it's denied most of the line drive service attempts by both teams. Izzy Higgins, a senior co-captain, will step behind the line for the Raiders. Long and deep. Humshield has to play it. She does. Johnson, Harbison, and that one is long. So again, a nice progression. Just a little off timing there. Cobblers in game 3 here have had some nice sets and progression. Oh, that one's down. That one found eyes. Maddie Wolf was thinking about it, let it go, and it just kind of found eyes and hit the line. So knuckleball serve there by Higgins, ace. Another one puts it in play. Perdich, Johnson, Wolf. Wathen sets it up. Higgins jump set. Brewer with the hit, but it's off the block. That time the block touch for the Cobblers was effective. A lot of them are going out of bounds. That block touch did not. Overpass kill for Mitchell and just too much. So the Cobblers were in that point, an unfortunate overpass, and Mitchell had that one served up, overpass kill. So during the break, both student sections had dueling roller coaster cheers, and now they're having dueling spell the school name cheers or mascot cheers, and so they're having a lot of fun. Great to see this high school environment here at Carroll Higher during this AA crosstown rivalry matchup. Wolf tips it over, set to Brewer. She takes a big whack. Perdich is right there. She comes from the back row. Wathen tracks it down. Jump set, Higgins. Harmon with a line drive on the right side off the set. And wow, that was a good volleyball play there. Fun to watch tonight. These two teams are really going after it. Great energy. Higgins behind the line. Jump serve. Tries to put a heat on it. She does. Returned by the Cobblers. Wathen. Mitchell turned back. This time the Raiders can't handle it. So the Raider bench was celebrating the fastball jump serve of Higgins, but the Cobblers just in their all night, just hanging in there, battling, especially on defense, keep the point alive, and good thing happened. Harbison with the good jump serve of her own. Brewer. Higgins, jump serve from the, kill from the back row. Brewer, it's handled by the Raiders. Harbison to Wolf. Wolf gets it over. Higgins, Wathen, another 10-foot line kill attempt by Brewer. Handled. Humshield just has to get it over. Good communication there. Wathen, Higgins, Mitchell tries to kill it over. Doesn't. Bonnet, though, rolls one over into the hole. So the Raiders were out of system. Set by the Cobblers. Bonnet saw no one was in the middle, rolls it right in there. 11-4 Raiders with Tracelyn Strand, the senior defensive specialist, to serve. She puts in a good one. Eastland, Higgins, Mitchell, turn back. but kept alive by the Raiders. Rolled over by Higgins, but too long. So the Cobblers excited and fired up and find some life here in Game 3, trailing 2-0. And they've had some great plays there. That time, hit was just too long. Oh, we have the down official going to the table. I don't know if they're checking the score or the rotation. So as George Lee, the down official, checks with the table. We can remind everyone that the South Dakota High School Activities Association State Volleyball Tournament will be held in Rapid City, hosted by Rapid City area schools, held in the Summit Arena at the Monument, and that's all classes. So that'll be 3 courts of great volleyball. That will be coming in the 3rd weekend in November. Raiders turn back, but they keep the ball in play. The Cobbler block has really picked up here. Keep it alive. Going to get over by Harbison. Tough little roll shot. Tracked down. Harmon just going to try to swing it over because she was out of position. Well, the set was a little awkward for her, and it falls down on the Raider side. 11-6. Strand will continue the service run. Raider set to receive. And that one goes into the net. But a good run there for Strand and the Cobblers. And both the first 2 games, the block touch for the Cobblers just wasn't there. Everything was going out of bounds or down. And the Raiders had a great block touch, but now their block touch and their defense is really on. That time a block by the Raiders. In the middle, again, it's Alexa Moore and Baxter. And the Raiders and the Cobblers just couldn't hit through that block. 13-6 Raiders. Mitchell with the serve, co-captain. Serves that one. Humshield. Harbison. Humshield from the back row rolls it over. The libero. Brewer winds up. Humshield, what a great dig. Perdich rolls it over. Higgins. Mitchell from the back row. Higgins hits it. Harbison with the set. Van Dam, and it's going to hit the line judge's foot, which will mean it is out of bounds. So good action there, just wide, as the line judge is only standing about 6 inches off the corner of the line. 14-6 Raiders. Good floater by Mitchell. Raiders dig it up. Brewer tries to get that over. Too soft on her hit attempt. Hits the tape, comes down. So again, that persistent defensive effort by the Cobblers pays off, and they're hanging in this one. Humshield having a great night. The senior libero will serve. Again, the Cobblers honoring cancer awareness, cancer victims, cancer survivors, wearing their pink with black and white numbers jerseys tonight. So great job by Hope Hammerbeck and Cobbler Volleyball for doing that to show their respect towards all those of us that have been somehow affected by cancer. Oh, that's a savvy play there by Moore and Baxter. Had a double block, just hit a little cut/tip shot and sliced it across the block, goes down. Point Raiders, it's 16-7. Coach Hammerbeck will take a timeout, and we will be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you. a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Davis will serve for the Raiders as we come out of the timeout. She passes it. Higgins, jump set. Harmon with the kill off the block attempt to Perdich. That time the block touch wasn't as effective, but the block was there, so they are setting their block very effectively game 3. Davis again behind line for Raiders. 10-point lead. Strand. Harvison. Perdich winds up. Raiders handle it. Williamson. Great job by number 3 Harvison to try to push that up. Unfortunately hit a cobbler and goes out of bounds. 18-7 Raiders. Davis. Macy Davis will continue to serve. Another good serve. Strand, overpass kill attempt by Williams, but she got turned back by the tape. Unfortunate because she had big eyes and dialed that one up, but just that tape, as I mentioned before, unforgiving. Okay. Cadence Johnson, the senior setter, number 14, will come back and see if she can get the Cobblers going on a roll here. They trail by 10, game 3. And that one goes into the net. That's turnover to the Raiders. And coming in for the Raiders, replacing Harmon, Kaylin Harmon, number 7, the senior hitter, will be senior number 19, serving and defensive specialist and setter, Alexis Lenkeek. Good serve. And that goes out of bounds off a Strand. So a service winner for the serving specialist, Lenkeek. Nice article featuring her in the paper, how she served out the tournament silver bracket championship. Another good one, but it's going to be chased down by Humshield. Free ball, 2 Cobblers there, but they get it over. Wathen, Lenkeek, Warren Baxter with a good hit, but tracked down by the Cobblers. Lenkeek sets Higgins. Higgins off the block. Williamson keeps it alive. Lenkeek keeps it up. Williamson hits it. Humshield's right there. Johnson with the set. Wind up by Perdich. Wathen dives to pick it up. Tip. Picked up by the Cobblers. Strand keeps it alive. Over by Perdich. Free ball. Raiders. Davis. Lenkeek. Williams. Kill off the touch. Wow, good action there. Good rally there. Both teams were certainly focused on that point. Raiders prevail 21-8. Lenkeek. Good one, it's in. Harvison and Strand split them. They both let it go, and the top spin kept it about 3 inches from the line, baseline, and an ace, 22-8. Lenkeek will serve again. Oh, got trouble retrieving the ball. Alex Heyman was going to assist, but we got the ball back. And another good serve. This time handled. Johnson, good set. Oh, Perdich, great effort by Davis. Roll shot by Higgins. Johnson with the set. Okay, Schartz pushes it over with the kill. Oh, and out of bounds. Lenkeek had to reach for the set. So Higgins had to reach for the tip, and it was out of bounds. Checking in for the Raiders and replacing the senior co-captain Izzy Higgins is going to be number 5, sophomore Avery Krause. She also had a nice tournament at the Rapid City Invite. Cobblers will serve number 5, Aurora Perdich, who's had a great night tonight, the freshman, 5'11". So Cobblers look to have a young team. Really hope Hammerbeck's really looking to build off this core of players here. Perdich is one of them. She'll do a little running jump serve. Wathen handles it. Humphreys runs it down. And on cue is Krause. And it goes out of bounds off the Cobbler pass attempt. And it's 23-9 in game 3. Sid Wathen will get the ball and step behind the line to see if she can close this out. So the junior, Wathen, good one, floater, handled, put up by Johnson. And Wolf with the kill off of the block of the Raiders. The block was there, but that block touch took the ball out of bounds, and Cobblers have life. And number 7, Kaylee Schartz, the junior middle, will step behind the line for the Cobblers. Runs up at it, jump serve, good one. Wathen handled, Humphrey set, Mitchell, and that kill's just too good. Good progression there, great pass off a good serve, and that's just good high school volleyball. Been really fun to watch. A lot of good fundamentals going on here tonight. Grace Eastland, the senior, for the Raiders, will try to close this one out. Again, Raiders lead 2-0 in game 3. Good serve, handled by Perdich. Johnson, and down. This time Bonnet. Great job by the Cobblers. So the Raiders come off a great progression. The Cobblers return the favor, and Kaylee Bonnet laser beamed that one down to the floor. Left a vapor trail. Harvison with the serve. Good jump serve. Hits the net. That's the game. It looked like it was going to be a good one, but the top spin took on too soon. So that's going to be game 3 and match Raiders. So the Raiders win in 3 and sweep the rivalry unless they see each other again in tournament play. This one was 25-17, 25-9, 25-11. And the Raiders, with good momentum, seem to be dialed in. And we're going to say hi to our good friend Max. Max Dannenbring, head coach's, girls basketball coach's son, is here making a cameo. So, Max, you have a great night. So that'll do it from Carroll Higher Gymnasium. Again, the Cobblers look to end their season with Sturgis, Spearfish, and that tough East-West tournament and see if they can improve their standings so they can host a SODAC game. The Cobblers and second-year coach Hope Hammerbeck will just continue to build. They really showed a lot of grit tonight, never quit. You know, we're in a lot of points, and one of her focuses has been we just have to eliminate some of the mistakes. And so they are getting better, and that's great to see. Again, another great atmosphere, great turnout by the students. Again, so good for them to come out and support their peers, and just a great crowd here tonight at Carroll Higher. That's all for us. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you catch us next time on GoRaidersLive.com, LiveTicketTV.com.
What's the next best thing to a new Toyota? It's a certified pre-owned Toyota from Denny Menlo Toyota. Shop a nice selection of certified pre-owned Toyotas in stock. It gets better. Right now, get financing as low as 5.49% APR for 60 months on Camrys, RAV4s, Corollas, Highlanders, and Tacomas. 5.49 financing for 5 full years. Shop the area's best selection of used Toyotas and Toyota certified pre-owned at Denny Menlo Toyota or DennyMenloToyota.com. What's the next best thing?
Owned and operated by veterans, Black Mountain Painting provides interior, exterior, residential, and commercial painting services. With over 12 years of experience and a team of trusted paint experts, they bring the highest standard of work to the Black Hills area. They provide interior and exterior painting and custom staining needs. So if you have painting or staining needs inside or out, give Black Mountain Painting a call for your free quote today. 605-661-8612.
Looking for top-notch printing services? Choose Preferred Printing, your South Dakota union printer. We provide mailing services, create banners, vehicle decals, stationery and business forms, event materials including specialty items, apparel, and more. Our skilled team brings your vision to life with exceptional quality and attention to detail. And as a locally veteran-owned shop, we're dedicated to serving our community. Experience the difference with Preferred Printing. Visit us at preferredsd.com or call 605-333-0535 today. Looking for top-notch printing services? Choose Preferred.
Sear Black Hill Steakhouse is a proud supporter of local youth sports. They invite you to experience the difference at the area's newest locally owned steakhouse. From their local and regional sourced ingredients to their perfectly seared steaks, you're sure to enjoy. They look forward to seeing you. Sear Black Hill Steakhouse is a proud supporter of all local youth sports. Sear Black Hill Steakhouse, experience the difference.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our two locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset. At Dakota Discount RV, our mission...
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live. Whether you're